Good morning. Today I wanted to show you how to do sprouted almonds, and also I dehydrate them. So I just got back from the farmer's market, and what I'm going to do is show you last night. Cameraman, come over here. Cameraman. Go over here. So I just took, look at me, raw roasted almonds. Back up. I just took raw almonds, and you have to be sure that they're not blanched first. So I actually got them at the farmer's market during the winter. So what I did is I soaked them overnight. Can you see that? And then they're, the water's all dirty and stuff. Then I'm just going to take them here. And all you really need to do is soak them for 10 hours. Then I'm going to rinse them. But I want to show you what they look like when they start sprouting. They start getting these little tops to them, like they're going to sprout. So what this means is that they're alive. When you just eat almonds raw without sprouting them first, they're really hard to digest because they have on them like an anti-enzyme, so they can stay stable for a long period of time. Well, the minute you soak them, they can't, once you soak them, they can't go back to their dormant state anymore. Now, there's a couple of ways to do this. So when you eat them right now, they're sweeter. And you can just dry these on the counter so they're just not wet. Or you can put them in a plastic container and keep them in the refrigerator, and they'll last about a week. But what I'm going to do, my favorite way, is I have this little dehydrator. And I was also thinking about you guys, if you didn't have a dehydrator, to put them on like in the oven at a really low temperature. But I think the lowest an oven will go, some will go like 100 degrees, which would be perfect, because I'm going to set these at 105. So maybe with the oven open you could dry these. Drying them, they take about 8 to 12 hours. Depends on the size of the almond. Oops. So I'm going to get those all on there. This one's. And these are so yummy. And then I'll put this outside to dehydrate for like, you guys know a dehydrator. This is an Excalibur. From everything I know, it tends to be the best one. Yeah, so I'll show you what they look like after they're done. I like them all dry and crunchy. That's how I like them. You can put seasoning on them and dry them. I just do them plain because that's how I like them. But if you want a little salt on them, they'll dry on there. I haven't gotten too into that. So like the soy sauce, you could put that all over. This is what I don't like, is it gets my screens all dirty when I do that. And the flavor is not that exciting to me. Okay, and you can make them hot, whatever you want to do. Okay, so I'll show you that later. All right. Hi. So I wanted to show you the almonds. So I had them roasted in here, and I did it all. I did it on Sunday. I soaked them for 10 hours in water, and then I put them on these dehydrator trays, and I dried them at 105 degrees. This is the Excalibur dehydrator. And then I just let them cool overnight. And they're nice and crunchy. So what's really nice about this, as I told you before, just a minute. When we soak them, nuts without being soaked have an anti-enzyme quality. They're very hard to digest because they're dormant. The minute you soak them, they become alive and they quadruple in nutritional content. So they're very easy to digest. The fat content goes down like 50%, and they're very usable to the body. Now, after you soak them overnight, you can just dry them off with a paper towel and put them in your refrigerator. They're soft, but I like them crunchy, so I dehydrate them. And now what I'm going to do is just take them and put them in a bag that I marked soaked dehydrated nuts, and I'm just going to put them in the bag, and now I can put them in my cupboard. They'll last a really long time dehydrated. But if you soak them and don't dehydrate them, then you have to put them in the refrigerator, and they'll last about a week, and they're an excellent snack. If you don't have a dehydrator, I was thinking you could put them on a cookie sheet, leave your oven door open, and at the lowest temperature dehydrate them. Now, I don't know if they'll if they'll stay alive, because when you dehydrate at 105, the enzymes will stay alive. So they're feeding your body. You can do it with, I'll show you guys how to sprout too, because sprouting is an excellent way for nutritional content. I'll go get some sprouts today, and I'll show you. Okay, to your health.